So how you doing, guys, and welcome. It is Kraken here and we're back, and we've had our first update already. I think this is record breaking time, but the first update for Alpha 21. We are now going to B317. Let's go through the update. Now, the Fun Pimps are advising that you start a brand new game. This is an experimental, as we all well know, and there's a lot of changes that are happening already, so they always suggest that you start a brand new game. I've just started my series. We're 3 days down at the moment. If you haven't started watching that, the link is in the description, and I'll put a card up in the top corner for you. I'm not going to be restarting unless some of these changes are groundbreaking and completely break the game, because we've just got started, and at the moment I haven't died yet, so that's pretty good for me. So we're going to carry on and roll the dice and take that risk. So I am going to put a link in the description of all of the full updates here, but I'm just going to go over some of the key things that have been added and have been changed. So one of the things that have been added, cooking pots and grills will be being sold at the traders now. So that's a good thing if you didn't find one in your first couple of days of playing. The crawling speed of zombies has now been moved to walk, run and feral, so they're going to be moving a lot faster than they were before. So that's quite a dodgy one right there. Right, let's start looking at some of the changed features then. So I'm not going to go through, they've changed some of the things that happen in certain POIs that were an issue, but I'm not going to go through those. The first one that really caught my eye though was the increased price of water filters. So I want to know what that price actually was, rather than just saying that they've changed the price of them. So I've just jumped into the game and they were 1500 dukes, 1500. They've been increased to £2,250 per water filter, and obviously you need a water filter to be able to craft the Dew Collector. Another big change here, the crafting magazine bundle is no longer a fixed guaranteed quest reward. So with every quest that we were completing for the trader, the chance to get the bundle, which had 3 different types of magazines and 3 of each type, was always one of the things that you would get as a reward. No longer is that going to be guaranteed anymore. So the Fun Pimps have reduced the quantity of crafting magazines found in the mailboxes, filing cabinets, book piles and on the shelves of Cracker Books. So I really hope that we're not going back to just finding a shit ton of paper. And the final update, updated tier 6 complete rewards. Now I haven't actually gone through and completed the tier 6s yet, because like I say, I've just started our new playthrough on the channel, but apparently that has been updated, so I imagine that's been updated for the better as well, because tier 5s back in the day were never really worth it with the rewards you got. Apparently the tier 6s have been updated, so maybe they are worth doing now. Right, now let's get on to some of the fixed items here. One of the good ones here is they've reduced the attack range and damage of shorter zombies, because some of those did have some, used to hit you from quite a distance away, so having that reduced is a really nice change. They've also reduced that attack range for the crawler and the spider zombie. Very nice, very nice. They've sorted out the low resolution of the flame particles, which is very good, because I did have a flame mod on my spear in one of the playthroughs that I was doing, and it's good that they've now sorted that out. So this is one of the new features in Alpha 21. You could respawn near your backpack if you died. I'm just going to read what they've written about this one. Respawn menu now appears every time the player dies, with different options based on if a backpack and or bedroll is available to spawn at. If neither is available, a single respawn now button will display and respawn you at the nearest default spawn point. So I'm reading into that, basically if you don't have a bedroll down and maybe you didn't have anything in your backpack at all, that it will just respawn you to the nearest spawn point to start the game again. I do like that feature though, that you can respawn near your backpack, because sometimes we've respawned to our bed and we could have been 6 kilometers away from the big town that we were actually doing a raid in if we died, and that was just a a big pain. And the last one here, apparently if you were healing the drone, it was healing for 0 hit points. So there was an issue if you were using a repair kit on your drone. So now they have sorted that. I haven't got a drone in Alpha 21 yet, but apparently they have fixed that if that was one of the things that you were having issues with. So that's all from me, guys. Just a quick update video on B317. Like I did say at the beginning, the Fun Pimps do advise that you do start a brand new build. Like I say, because I'm only 3 days into the new series and things are going very well, it's an all-winter biome series that we're trying with that one. I am going to update and carry on playing with that unless it is game-breaking. I'm going to try and work my way through it, but we'll see how it goes. I'm a little bit worried now because if there's going to be less magazines in the game, it did seem like we were upgrading quite fast, but if that has now been changed, that could be a big worry. But if you haven't started watching the series, like I said, there'll be a link down in the description for the playlist for that series. Go and check it out. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do. Like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Have a cracking day, and I'll see you later.